legendary soul man of Sam and Dave, Sam Moore, one of my favorite people on the planet, and the host of Varney and Company, Stuart Varney. You don't want to miss any of those fine people. Plus, the legendary soul man, Sam Moore, joins me. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame member weighs in on the steps he is taking to help combat the opioid crisis in America. That's next. The opioid crisis in America. New slow-release implanted drug, naltrexone, is hoping to combat opioid addiction. Joining me now is Sam Moore. Just seeing him puts a smile on my face, the legendary soul man. Sam, good to see you. I miss you, my friend.
Good morning, my friend. How are you?
I'm good. And then along with you, Brady Grenier, BioCorrect CEO and President. Brady, tell me what you have, what you have in development that treats opioid addiction.
Well, right now we're working on getting FDA approval on a medication called naltrexone in an implant form. Naltrexone has been approved several times by the FDA over the years. But there's no naltrexone implant that's FDA approved. So we recently met with the FDA in January, and we're working on the final development plans right now to take that product to market. So it's really, naltrexone's been around forever, but this is a medication that will be surgically implanted. It's a minor procedure, and once it's implanted, it will release naltrexone into the body over several months, and it removes the compliance that we see with medication adherence, mainly in the addiction world.
Sam, you know opioid addiction firsthand. And you actually were on naltrexone back in the early 80s. Can you just tell us about it and how it saved your life, how along with your wife Joyce getting you on it, how that saved your life?
Yes, well, Dagan, as you well know, I was the first guinea pig, but the guinea pig is sitting right here in front of me. But she's the one, they did a study out in L.A., and she saw this piece about naltrexone, so my addiction was so bad. But to get to the point is that I got on it. They're not doing it like they did in my day. We were taking the pill or the biscuit or whatever. And you know what, 30 or 40 years from now, well, I'm doing pretty good, don't you think?
I think you look fantastic, and I miss you.
Thank you.
I miss you dearly. How did you get associated with Brady's company?
I don't know, Brady, maybe you know how I got in contact with you.
Yeah, Brady, you tell us the story about what Sam can accomplish being a recovered heroin addict.
Well, actually, we were on Fox and Friends a few months ago, and Joyce, Sam's wife, saw us and called me literally when I was driving home and nearly crying that someone was doing something with naltrexone. She thought that day would never come. So we developed a relationship, and we've gotten together several times since then, and Sam has been very gracious to help and spread the word. I mean, since he was lucky enough to have to be exposed to naltrexone, and I tell him he's luckier that he has a Joyce, because unfortunately not everyone has a Joyce like Sam had to be his implant. So that's where the implant comes in. It could really take over that that Joyce that we all need.
Sam, given what this country is facing and the opioid addiction that has just taken over whole communities, do you think can those individuals beat off that addiction? Can we beat back the addiction as a nation?
We can do that, Dagan. We really can do this. But let me explain something. It's a cheap way if you use it, they put the implant where it's supposed to be, and you stay where you are, because if you use this, it's in your body, and you stay in the same neighborhood or the same whatever, it's a known fact you're going to re-addict.
Right. Right.
See, the chances of your re-addiction is very, 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 very high. But if you do it and then get out of that situation or that neighborhood or whatever, it doesn't matter, home or whatever, it's going to help. But I'm so pleased just to embrace this, because it is a wonderful cure.
Sam, I wish you were here in studio, but I just want to say you sang on Fox Business some years ago, Precious Lord, Take My Hand. You sang it a cappella. Yes. I listen to it every day for inspiration. It just, it lifts me up and gives me guidance, and I thank you for that and everything that you've given me as a friend and given the world in terms of your music. It's great to see you, my dear.
They can tell you, and I got something for your mother and you. We're getting ready to do a gospel album, and I'll get it to you when I finish.
Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Love to your wife, Joyce.
I'm going to do it.
Thank you, Sam.
I'll tell her. Okay.
Thank you so much, Sam. Sam Moore, the incomparable Sam Moore. Great to see you as well. And Brady Granier, thank you so much.